Hi Sagittarius, welcome to my channel Star Kid Ignited. My name is Molly. I'm going to be giving an oracle reading today for the month of November for 2020 for Sagittarius Sun, Moon and Rising. Anytime you find this video is the right time to watch it. And my intention today is just to kind of encourage you, support you, shed some light on what's going on this month so that you're better able to navigate it. Anything that comes out, you have free will to change, but this is more just to support your soul and to have an outside influence who can really see you for who you are and try and tap into that energy to encourage you along your path. So without further ado, let's jump into it. I will be getting first just one card for Sagittarius for their current energy. Spirit, can we please get one card for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon and Rising's current energy for November? Please get one card for Sagittarius. Okay. Okay. We've got two. So we have distinctive potential. Rely on your faith and the knowledge that nothing is impossible. Use your determination to hang in there until you realize the goal. So really having to break out of negative patterns, go for something that you truly want, something that's authentic, and really shooting for the stars, something that you may have thought was impossible for you to do. That's the energy surrounding you in November. We also have gentle moderation, but in reverse. So this card talks of taking your time. Pressure from others or yourself can be released by renegotiating what you're trying to accomplish. So with this in reverse, it may be time to step up. It might, like with this one, I feel like this is a completion of that energy. So with distinctive potential with it in the current energy, I think there's something that you're really ready to act on, to move through with. As well as that, as much as I'm saying do take action, the fact that this card's showing up just lets me know that if you're getting into a rushed headspace, where you're getting anxious or the pressure of doing everything at once is kind of stopping you from doing anything at all, this card is just reminding you that one, the impossible is possible, and two, to breathe and always know that you can renegotiate something if you need it, and that chances will always come up again. So don't scare yourself into a box thinking that if you don't do this thing now, it's never going to happen again. All right. Okay. And so we've just had three cards pop up. Now, I hadn't asked for a past energy or a future, so I'm going to leave them. I'm going to get one card for the past and one card for the future, and then I'll let you know what this card's up. So can we please get one card for the past energies that have led up to this for Sagittarius in November? Can we please get one card for the past energies for Sagittarius in November? Can I please get one card? No. Too many. Can we please get one card for Sagittarius for the past, what's led up to this? Can I please get one card for Sagittarius past for November? The recent energies that they'll be leaving behind. Can I please get one card for Sagittarius? Okay. Alright, it's two. I'll take that. So, in the past, we have convey your meaning. Reflect on the way you communicate with others and with yourself. Be sure to express your thoughts and feelings from your heart and with respect and sincerity. So really making sure that whatever you're trying to communicate with someone, that it doesn't get lost in translation. That might have been a past energy. So really, potentially communications have been getting confused. Maybe you feel one way and then when you try to explain it, it comes out wrong or differently. And that's really kind of also reminding yourself to look at the way you speak to yourself, because that's going to affect the way you speak to people around you. And with, communicate with others and yourself, you really are wanting to, you've been reflecting on that in the past. And then the other card you have is every step counts. There's an advantage to taking things slowly. Breathe deeply and fully as you consider your options. So with this in the past energy, it looks like you've been doing a lot of reflection, analysis, really going over your communication style, and also knowing, kind of taking yourself a bit slower. Sagittarius, I think of mutable fire, so, you know, flexible, energetic, spontaneous. And with every step counts, it looks like there's really been something that's forced you to slow down or forced you to take a more deliberate pace. And I think that would be because of this distinctive potential. You're really figuring something out about yourself that you're going to be able to use and actually to help you realize a goal. But it might have meant that you needed to kind of fine tune some things in the past. That might still be what you're doing. We're only just into November. But know that this distinctive potential, and also I'm kind of feeling with the gentle moderation. For some of you, it's definitely a completion of this, like you need to move forward. But I think for some of you, you're just freaking yourself out and you're not giving yourself enough time to actually get there. With every step counts and then gentle moderation, I feel like it's telling you to kind of continue, just to take your time, not to let anxiety frighten you away from what you're doing. And also know that you can renegotiate things around you, so that wherever your this distinctive potential is going to take you, just know that if everything's not falling in place immediately how you'd like it, slow some things down, renegotiate what you can renegotiate, and that might actually bring in more opportunity for you. Now, the 3 cards that we had pop out for you, we have back on task. Be sure you're using your time in the best possible manner. You might consider reviewing your goals, your schedule, or a project you're working on. All could use some fine-tuning. Okay, so needing to, as we said, go a bit slower, look over everything. Then we have, so that was back on task. Then we have the gift of neutrality. Balance is at work in your life. Yin and yang are opposites in energy, but reside side by side to create the gift of neutrality. Awesome. So I feel like that's really harnessing that like energetic moving forward energy, and then anchoring it with a bit of slower, more meaningful, reflective energy. So doing something, but then taking the time to reflect back on it, to reconsider and fine tune, and then moving again. Kind of harnessing both those 2 energies to work with you to most benefit. And then finally, we have at the end, shedding the old. There is a change coming your way. Cultivate a sense of adventure so you'll be able to see these new prospects. Awesome. So you've got some work to do, some stuff to kind of fine tune things, and, you know, get more comfortable in that balanced energy, and knowing how to harness both energies for your own benefit. And then also that's going to bring in a time where you're really shedding that old skin. You're leaving the past behind. There might be, we've just come into a new decade. So a lot of people are transforming in ways that they might not have believed that they could. And I think this card is kind of showing that once you find this, once you really like tap into your faith and the knowledge that you have with distinctive potential, and start to really believe in yourself that you can do this, I think that these are all just going to flow in from each other. These 2 together are going to make sure that whatever you're doing is successful, is balanced, is anchored. And then with this, I feel like you'll be ready to really shed that old skin and powerfully step into this new way of being. It could be a new relationship, it could be a new project, or even just a new outlook, or a new, like a revitalization of your excitement for life. Anything like that, finding something where you really can balance work with play, balance fun with discipline, find ways to really harness those together, because you're such a powerful sign. You have so much, you're ruled by Jupiter. So what you have faith in and what you have optimism in really dictates the opportunities that can come into your life. For example, Jupiter's going to expand and give you a lot of room to figure something out, but whatever you believe is what it will expand. For example, if you believe that life is hard, you only get through things through suffering, you're never gonna, you know, like those kind of limiting beliefs, then that's what Jupiter will expand for you. He's gonna be like, oh, okay, cool. You believe that you have to work really hard. So let's expand this so you can work really hard, have all these different people asking you these things, to try and obviously get you to believe in more. But it kind of has the opposite effect. Whereas if you can try and believe, or try and start to actually feel like, say, I want to be a circus clown, instead of being like, oh, I'll never be that, I need to get a job in an office. Start to really imagine yourself doing that, to really start you're almost rewriting your subconscious to feel what you're thinking, so that it will start attracting those things into your life. And then Jupiter will expand that. So if you have faith and optimism that like, hey, I want to do this, and even if it doesn't work out, I'm going to quest after it and nothing will stop me. This is what I'm passionate about and I believe in myself. That kind of energy is where he can really start to bless you. So I think that's fantastic. You've got some really positive stuff coming up for you. Okay, so let's have a look at what emotions are below the surface. So I'm going to use Laura Boehm's saltwater reading cards. Check her out on Instagram. She's awesome. Okay, so can we please get one card for what's been processed emotionally in November for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising? Can we please? Okay, and we have jellyfish, transparency. So you're working on, emotionally, you're looking at being transparent with yourself, emotionally being challenged to be transparent with yourself. This can happen when we kind of deny ourselves something before we even have a chance to consider it. Like you get an idea and you kind of shove that away, don't think about it. I think this is a time where you're really being challenged to be transparent with yourself and those around you, to get more honest with where you actually want to be in a few years, where you see yourself, how you want to feel, all those kind of things. You may have been, you know, with the transparency, I just feel like doing things out of obligation, or not, maybe even being deceptive, not necessarily in a ill-mannered way, but you might be deceptive with yourself because you're not actually giving yourself the time and honesty to think about where you truly want to be, or what you truly want to do, or how you really feel about a certain situation if this involves another person. Let's have a look at what needs to be released in the emotional realm. That might give you some more information on the transparency being challenged. All right, let's have... So can we please get one card for Sagittarius for what needs to be released in the emotional realm? Please get one card for Sagittarius. Okay. Okay. And what needs to be released is action. So with action coming up in the emotional realm, it may mean that you're being encouraged to be a bit more quiet about what you're doing, not necessarily be going out on the hunt, like where everyone can see you and you're, you know, making a lot of mess, making a lot of noise, like really going after something. I think it's trying to release the need to take action immediately, trying to really tap into, with especially all these cards that are kind of saying every step counts, slow down, really tapping into your authenticity before taking action. Really trying to ask yourself and center yourself in, is this right for me? If I'm being transparent with myself, is this something that I need to do now? Is this going to be the most benefit if I take action immediately? Because with a lot of this, I think you're going to be able to find a lot of opportunity by fine-tuning, where you might not necessarily stop taking action, because that's not good. Like, definitely take action with things, but releasing the need to take action immediately, I feel like, with that. Okay, let's go from there. We're going to get one card of advice from your higher self. I'm going to use the Archangel Power Tarot cards for the first, and then I'll get one from the Starseed Oracle. Okay. Let's give it one last shuffle. So for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Okay. Okay. Okay, so you've got 3, so I will go through these quickly with you. So we've got the 2 of Ariel. It's important to have balance, working multiple jobs or projects at once, making work fun. Okay, that's really interesting because we have so much energy here that's saying like action, slow down, all the different like really balancing work with play. I feel like I said that earlier. That's really awesome. So let's see what else you've got. But your higher self's definitely reminding you that you need to have balance. You need the time. Do not work yourself into the ground and leave no time for fun. This is my personal opinion, but I think that if you're working 5 days a week to a point where you just want to numb yourself out the entire weekend, that's not good balance. You need to find something that makes you happy, makes you feel alive, like sparks your sun, so that you don't actually feel like you're just this workhorse on a never-ending treadmill. Really knowing that you have the skills and the ability to balance things and to not abandon yourself, to really let yourself have fun as much as you deserve, to work hard and be dedicated. Okay, then we have the 3 of Ariel in reverse, which means that it's a challenging energy for you right now. And we have do what you love, a time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors, working with others in a cooperative manner. Okay, so with that in reverse, I feel like 1, you're having trouble doing what you love or going after what you really love, and there also might be something in the way that you deal with other people that needs to be fine-tuned. So being challenged, working with others in a cooperative manner, that might also be why you're being encouraged to kind of release the need to take action immediately. I feel like snapping at people or maybe saying something that you know might come back to bite you, this is really encouraging you. That feeling might be coming from abandoning yourself and not doing what you really love, or something that you love. It doesn't have to be perfect, but just something that you care about or that you're happy to do enough that you feel like good going to work and good doing it. And I also think that it's really showing you that there's something that you want to do that you know, but that it might feel too challenging or like it won't work out. I really encourage you to go for it, because with all of the cards that we've seen, although you're needing to balance, fine-tune, I think you have the skills that you need to be successful in what you want to do. And then the last card we have, which is kind of confirming that, is the King of Raphael. So warm, generous, honorable, and refined. Yes, it is safe to trust. The ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions. Holy crap, I didn't read the bit at the end. That's awesome. So, Sagittarius, we'll grab you all quick. If there's any other higher self messages for Sagittarius, and then we'll get you an angel card, and I'll leave you here for November. Can you please get 1 card from Sagittarius higher self for the month of November? What do they most need to hear from their higher self right now? Can you please get 1 card for Sagittarius? Okay, we got 2. Awesome. Okay, so you got trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. That's sick. Awesome. And you also got the 7 star sisters, birthing creations, tapestry of life, and expression. Okay, awesome. So that's the best confirmation ever. Trust your timing. If you're feeling like you've got this like passion in your heart but nowhere to put it yet, don't rush yourself, but continue to work on it. Continue to fine-tune. Continue to balance those conflicting energies. Balance the expression with the reflection. Really trying to come into harmony a bit with yourself at this time, and also know that you're able to birth creations, that you've got, and it might have something to do with expression. So really working on a way to express yourself, even if it's like a hobby or something, I think is going to be really beneficial to your soul, and the way that you can really get out of this past energy and start believing in the good things that are coming to you. Okay, and let's grab 1 final angel card, and then I'll leave you there for November, Saggy. All right. Angels, okay. Alright. Oh my god, okay. So you've got a angel being with you this month. And it says, we are all angels. It's what we do with our wings that makes us different. There was a forest fire and all the animals were fleeing for their lives, except for one hummingbird who was flying among the blossoms. As the monkey went by the tops of the trees, he called to the hummingbird, "Come on, you're going to burn. We all have to fly for our lives." "No, I can't," said the little hummingbird as she visited another flower, filled her tiny beak with nectar, and poured the drop of moisture onto the flames. She flew to the next flower to repeat the process. "You must hurry," chattered the monkey. "You'll die if you don't come now." "Not at the moment," said the hummingbird. "But what are you doing?" asked the monkey impatiently. "I am doing my bit," said the hummingbird finally. "You don't have to be a great enlightened master to do your bit. It is how you do it that is important. It is your intention to serve the greater purpose." That's awesome. So really coming into a time where this month is going to be big for you, maybe wanting to be of service to others, but also finding a way to express yourself, finding a way that you can follow your heart in the tangible world. It can be incredibly hard these days, but I think this is really encouraging you that every little bit matters, every step counts, as you had in the past, and you've got some really positive things. So just make sure that you're taking time to balance and follow your heart. All right, awesome. So we'll leave it there for Sagittarius. You can check out my Instagram, StarKidIgnited, and I also have Molly's Astrologies on Instagram as well. Check out my YouTube channel, StarKidIgnited, for a pick a card reading at the end of the month. And otherwise, I will see you in December. Thank you. Have a great day.